And pill.
All right, looks like medium fever for Arco and high and off for Betty. No chill, guys. Come on.
That's okay. We will represent chill. Betty does the new off strats, even though she is a fever person. She likes fever. She is team fever, even if she doesn't always use it.
Well, it seems that she knows what she's doing right now. She's got a nice compact board. She's just a little tiny bit behind, but it's pretty early yet, and everything right now is on the left-hand side of her board pretty much. Columns
Mhm.
7 and 8 are completely open. Got a bit of a
Yeah, I
totem
like
pole
that
for.
combo, but I will say Betty right now just needs blue. Everything there's blue everywhere, on her board. Arco's still built up in that column to take some of that down, and you can see he's telegraphing he wants to take those blues in the middle of his board horizontally as well.
Yes, and he's honestly not far from accomplishing that goal. He just needs a blue at this point. But now he's collapsed that, but he can build it right back up again with ease.
Mhm.
I don't know about dropping that blue fragment in column two though, because that's going to
Yeah,
compromise that blue virus, and he knows it. So he's attacking it right now.
yeah, he's down to 2 blues, Betty's down to 1. Betty's gonna be out at a 127.
It's like, oh, I did not see that additional blue virus at the end of the level there for Arco. And so he could use a red blue here, but he's going to go ahead and just take this vertically. Not a bad idea. 146 out of level 6.
So, Betty now with a 7 virus lead. Um, she did have a lot of blue on that top line. She worked really well about, getting some of that down pretty quickly. I don't know if she wants to take those yellows horizontally, that might be calling to her. I know it would call to me.
Yeah,
My brain would say, "I have to take those horizontally."
she
So,
definitely
we'll
wants to
see.
take this blue horizontally, and she's putting stacks on top of stacks right now, just building up the chain.
Mhm.
And here comes the double
Oh,
blue
there it is.
T into a big old drop combo.
Wonderful.
Nice little
Very
maneuver
nice.
there to get that red virus.
So Betty has yellow and blue, whereas Arco has just a lot of red and yellow. Um, just everywhere. He just has that one blue left, and it's all the way at the bottom. He wants to. You can tell he's telegraphing. He wants to take that. Um, well, he did.
Yeah,
Not.
he's just getting too
He
much blue to the point
take it
where it's like, okay, what do I do with this? Let's just
Mhm.
let's just clean this out and do it again.
Very
Not
nice.
think
Sweet tea
about it.
there from Betty. Not a lot of yellow on her top line here, but she can clear out some things and get access to yellow fairly easily.
Nice flat double clear there. Those are the clears that you want. No drop time. Quickly eradicate viruses.
Mhm. Arco is out at a 324. Um, I like his top line. You can use there's a lot of double combinations, things like that he can use. If he gets the right pills, he can take the reds out very, very nicely in the middle of the board. But we'll
It's just a
see
matter. Yeah,
how he does
it's
that.
just a matter of trying to figure out what to do with all that blue right now. And it looks
Mhm.
like he has a pretty good handle of it, not creating too much garbage to clutter up his board.
Mhm. But Betty now has an 11 virus lead, over Arco at this point. All of her viruses are in the last 3 columns, that 6, 7, and 8. So, um, I like what she's doing here. I like the build that she has. Um, I can see what she wants to do with everything. And
Nice.
then this next build is gonna take it out because it's all planned. She's out at a 435.
Arco managing to make up some ground here in level 8. He
Mhm,
seems a bit less behind than he was before. He just needs a couple of yellows to get out of here.
mhm. Betty getting a lot of blue in her pills right now and doesn't have access to blue on her top line. So she now only has a 5 virus lead, but a very nice
Oh, there was
backlog
the
there.
lightning
Good
log.
job.
Love that play by Betty. The only real problem on her board is that stack of blue garbage on column 5, and that's creating a bit of a top line situation for her where there's a little
Watch
less.
what she
Oh,
does with
look at
this.
this.
There
Perfect.
you go. I knew she was waiting to use it for something, and once I saw that pill come up, I thought, "Oh, of course Betty's gonna use it for that. It's a very Betty move."
Speaking of very Betty
Uh-oh.
moves, there's a fat log brewing on the left hand side of the board,
Mm,
or right hand, pardon me.
right hand. Um,
Here we go.
well, and then she's gonna drop it too, so even more swag. Yes, Flindo, or I'm sorry, Jay. The B stands for very Betty.
Yeah, I like the rest of Betty's board right now. You get the sense that she really wants to horizontal she wanted to horizontal the red in column 1, and here it is. And oh,
She tucks
she's
that. Oh
oh missed the
no!
tuck. It's not going to be a big deal
But
though.
she can get this horizontal. There you go. She's added a 619. Oh, look
I
at your
dig
favorite
it.
number.
I dig it.
So,
Arco's going to
GG's.
go ahead and finish up. 6:35, I want to say. So
Oh, Jay saying that wasn't a mistuck. Oh, so again, it was, Betty seeing things that we're not seeing, which is, why I'm in the booth right now and Betty's playing.
Betty has a strong versus background, and when you play versus enough,
Mm-hmm.
where you want to combo pretty much all the time, you see things and you figure things out and you put them together really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
We got it ready for Marco. And we got it ready from Betty. Counting down game 2. 3, 2, 1. Pills. Interesting play there from Arco at the beginning. That horizontal play was definitely calling, and I would have felt the same way if I saw that same board.
Oh, yeah. That was my first thought was I would play it that way. I like the tuck that Betty just did right there. Very nice, very aware of where everything is on the board and what she
Nice
can
lightning
use
bolt.
to her advantage.
She's got a lot of she's got a lot of plays with yellow right now. Let's see what takes the in between clear and starts attacking columns 7 and 8. Smart.
Very
Oh, and she's
smart.
got the
Oh,
in between
double
clear
blue.
lined up.
On either side.
Extreme efficiency.
Good job.
Let's see if she tries to preserve the. Yep, she preserves the
Mhm,
yellow horizontal instead of going for the fat log.
mhm. And Arco, getting rid of the last of his yellows, he's got a lot of red that he needs, and a little bit of it is up high. Now with that one, in column 6, he could have done an in-between tuck. I don't know if he remembered that it was there or not. Um, but he is working through the last little bit. That red's great, and then he's gonna need blue, and then just 2 more blues of any type, and he'll be out
About a
at a
141.
140.
Okay, 140. Excuse me. Okay. Lack of yellow access early on for Arco on this board. Right now
Mhm.
he's down by a half a dozen viruses. A very closable gap, if you will. Goes for the vertical drill on column 6. His board's pretty nice and even right now.
Yeah, Betty was doing what I call Betty moves. There was a big combo, to get rid of a lot of, garbage and things like that. Um, but she really needs she likes the right now, yeah, what she needs are those, yellow reds. She doesn't really have a lot of use for blue right now. Unfortunately, she's getting a lot of it.
Yeah, she's telegraphing she wants to horizontal this red virus right here, and nice
I
T
see what she
clear.
was doing with that. Oh, good. Oh, wow. I didn't know why she was having all those blues just sit up there, and now I know.
Yeah, she was playing the long game with that red in
Mhm.
column 2, and here it comes.
Yeah, unfortunately, she does have that red, in column 4, um, that she kinda needs to take care of,
Yeah,
in order to do everything properly that she wants. Um, so I think she's gonna switch to a more vertical play. That's gonna let Arco be out of 7 first into level 8.
yeah, the you I got the feeling that Betty really wanted to horizontally clear that blue garbage and get all the right colors to drop onto the viruses underneath. But as soon as she compromised column 5, that plan kind of went up into smithereens.
Mhm. Yeah, and sometimes that happens. That's a very RNG thing. Is like, oh yeah, I have these great plans, and then RNG says plans.
Speaking of great
No, I
plans,
don't
here's
think
a
so.
huge clear from Arco.
Good job. And Arco only has that one little bit of red garbage on the board. Um, and what he could potentially do is horizontal that red in column 7, and then drop the yellow down to the next column. We'll see if he does that. He's got a little bit of time, um, but he does have to start working on it. Betty with a sweet tea, an all blue sweet tea. Arco has a 9 virus advantage at this point. So, this is something that Betty can come back from. But she's got to do it soon.
I mean, there's a lot of double clear opportunities on the left hand side of her board. It's just a matter of finding a way to build to those without complicating your build. She
Mhm.
wants she you get the sense that you want to vertically clear that yellow in column 4 as soon as possible, and by then, oh, looks like she's going to horizontal the yellow virus in column 7 first. Nice drop lightning log.
Very nice. And now she's down to 3. But Arco is already into level 9. So Betty's just got to hope that those yellows come quick. This double yellow will really help. And now she just has the one virus left.
One,
Arco missing a
two,
tuck with that double blue. He wanted it one column under and then also to the left. Um,
yeah, manages to drop it
Cleans it
down
up pretty
nicely.
well.
But now he has very little use for blues whatsoever.
Hmm. He's stacking those on that yellow since he has the blue trash later on, and it will just all clear out. A very smart move there.
Looking to see what Betty is going to do with column 3 here. Interesting to see what decision she makes here. Looks like she's going to clear out the red garbage and use that to get to the horizontal clear she's looking for. Nice horizontal clear to take out 2 viruses at once. She has closed the gap back down to 4 viruses,
Hmm. And
and
she
it
wants
looks
to take that other blue in column 6. She wants to take it horizontally. She started to build it. She's waiting for what
oh, it
she
looks
can
like
use
she's
for
going
that.
from the other
Very
direction.
good.
Okay, very nice. It's kind of like poker going for the outside straight instead of the inside straight. It's a bit more
Hmm.
likely.
Yeah. Um, that red is just a little bit buried, and I think that yellow she tucked a little bit further than she would have wanted to. Arco down. to his last one. He's gonna be out at a 7:21. I know it says 7:22. I thought it was 7:21.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
but either way, it looks like that time
Either
has passed
way,
for Betty.
mhm, yeah, Betty is past that time, so this first crown, um, is gonna go to Arco.
So we are going to a decider. These two have met once before, and I believe that was also in round one, and I believe that also went to a decider. So
Mhm.
this tracks.
As Flindo and Dawn have put, call a cause in the chat. The crows want the decider.
We got it ready for Marco for game three.
Luke in our chat, I can't decide who to cheer for. That's when you cheer for both and you just hope that both teams have a good time.
Exactly. We got ready from both players. 3, 2, 1. Pills.
Pills.
Marco's first out of the gate. Bit of a cluster of yellow on the left hand side. It's not too bad. Betty got a lot of potential double plays horizontally early on, and Betty loves the horizontal plays, but now she's getting blitzed
Mhm.
by double yellows, followed by a double blue.
Yeah. What would be really great for Betty now, I'm gonna try to speak it into existence, for Betty, is a double red blitz.
Uh, well, there's one double red.
Oh,
That's
that's not a
unfortunately all she
blitz.
got.
That's not a blitz.
No, but every one counts.
Oh, yeah.
There's a nice double yellow there. It's going to be a little bit difficult to desandwich that piece of yellow garbage in column two, so she just goes ahead and takes the easy clear.
Exactly. Arco down to 5. He has that one blue in column 8, and now it's gone, and now, he really just has now he's just got the blue in column 1. So he's gonna be out at a 113.
Oh, and Betty missed the tuck on column 8 once more, unfortunately.
Yeah,
But
I think that's the second double red that she has not been
here's
able to
another
get
one. Third
in.
time's a
There it
charm.
is. There you go. She can be out at a
127, level
127.
6. That is honestly not a bad time. It's just a few unfortunate mistucks
A
while
swim there
trying to
from
attack.
Arco. Very, very nice swim there from Arco. I know Flindo's gonna be happy about that as the captain of our swim team.
Yeah, he's excited.
Oh, yeah, we have it in the chat.
Yep, confirmed. Betty's probably going to go for the drop T here, settles for just the horizontal, not waiting for the perfect pill, just taking the pills that the doctor gives her.
Mhm. And I she needs a good amount of red help, that I'm not so sure she's entirely getting right now. I like that I like that play, even though it's got a bit of a drop time, associated with it. I still like it. Arco again down to 1 blue, same as last time. Double blue gets him out at a 234.
That is a blazing time for 6 and 7. Let's see how Arco handles the nice play to get the
Wow.
T.
Yeah, I
You
played the next one a little bit differently than I would have, but again, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Um,
yep.
Everybody can play the game the way that they want and not necessarily the way I want.
Yeah, you got the sense that he really wanted to get the horizontal clear there, but the pills just kind of led him in a different direction. He chose to
Mhm,
keep himself clean, which is a pretty good move at this point in time. You don't want to
mhm.
overcomplicate things and jam up your board and give your opponent the chance to catch up.
Exactly, yeah. Clears out some of that. Um, I like this plan from him.
Mhm.
that drop combo. Very, very nice.
I like that plan too. It
Mhm.
took him a little while to see it, but he did see it.
Mhm. And again, he's trying to take out those reds horizontally. I do like um that Arco will go between horizontals and verticals as he needs to. That's the mark of a good player. Oh, misflips that. Um Yellow, blue. I'm
I
looking at
like
it
that
trying to
play.
tell myself
Very
the
good.
colors, and they're not coming out. Um, but he just needs one more red. He'll be out at a 424. And Betty still has 8 viruses left in this level 8.
Been a bit of a tough level 8 for both players. Nice little drop combo there by Arco. He is definitely trying to horizontal these reds, and now he's got the perfect pill to do it. Bam, bam.
Mhm. Very nicely done. And Betty just needs one blue. She did good horizontal to bring everything down for that blue set of 452.
Arco's got some interesting
But
decisions to make on how to attack the middle of this board.
mhm. Um, I will say, fortunately for Arco, he does have a 12 virus lead. So if he needs to take just a little bit longer to make a decision, it's not necessarily um, the worst thing in the world. It's not necessarily, giving the game up if he
Right.
has to do that. Betty, not having a lot of yellow on her top line, does get a little bit open. So now looks a little bit more diverse for her. And Arco needing a lot of yellow. A lot of yellow.
Particularly in that column 6, yes, that's exactly what he wants.
Mhm.
Attack it vertically, get the big drop combo. He's still got to worry about a lot of yellow on his board, but that's just the way it goes right now.
Yeah. Betty doesn't really need a lot of blue. She just has those 2 in column 1 that she's already, um, saying that she wants to try to take that red horizontally to drop everything down.
I think she
Um,
dropped that. I think she dropped that the wrong way, but maybe she's just setting up the horizontal.
she's setting
Yeah,
up.
she's going to do the horizontal on the bottom red at the bottom of the board, but it's too little too late as Arco is out at a 624.
GG's to both players. I think Betty's gonna try to finish this one out.
She just needs a few more yellow to finish it off. There's 2 right there, and there's another 2.
Oh, it's a
641.
blitz at 641.